Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming with more Rimworld, Call of Cthulhu. We are back in the Deepwater Bog, following the adventure of Engel's Oculi Aeterna cult, which still only has a membership of 1. It still only counts as 1, but eventually we will have Zelotus on our side. Her cult-mindedness did go up. Cameron is no longer hiding in his room, so he will be converted soon enough. I'm not sure how long this whole ambrosia withdrawal is gonna last. I hope this goes away soon-ish. But for now, he has some catharsis from just sitting in his bed for a while. So, I mean, that's, you know, pretty harmless, all things considered. So there are a couple of little projects I'm going to work on today. I did decide to go ahead and start working on that greenhouse after all. Somebody in the comment section notified me that I can make glass panes to build skylights using the electric smelter, which I sort of suspected might be the case. Because, I mean, you know, just melt sand down into glass, it makes sense. But it's good to have some confirmation, and I think it would be worthwhile having another source of food that is reliable and renewable over the course of the year. So the only thing I'm concerned about is the power cost of getting the heaters to keep the temperature up high enough to grow our plants, but we'll see. We'll see how well that works for us. If we have to build another one of these watermill generators, we will certainly do that. A blood moon! Oh no! I have no idea what this does. Let's see. Blood moon... Here it is. Lasted so far for only 1 second. One of the moons has taken on a mysterious hue, and a newly crimson sky drowns out the soothing colors of livelier days. Source unknown. Okay, I don't know. Wow, that is really stinking red. Oh, it hurts my eyes. Aha, now Cameron is willing to sit in on his first sermon. All right, Engel is quipping about hairstyles, and then Cameron Theed spoke about backgammon. What kind of a freaking cult sermon is this? I don't know, they don't seem particularly respectful, but that's not surprising. They haven't joined the cult yet. Still, so Cameron's cult-mindedness is currently at 42%. We should see that bumping up to 67%. Not bad. So, wait, does that mean that we actually have Zelotus in the cult? No, not yet. She's only at 59. All right, one more sermon should be all it takes. I guess I could do an evening sermon as well, but I don't really want to do that. I still think it's a higher priority for me to just go ahead and continue working on other things right now. Colonists are gathering to celebrate Engel and Zelotus' marriage. Well, I guess you do actually have a witness now, so I guess there's not really any reason why not. Marriage spot. We'll try placing it real quick by the obelisk and just see if we can get married in the eyes of Dagon or whatever and see if that'll work. Nope, they decided to go and just get married next to the Okay, you know what? The battery is fine too. It's electric. Okay. So they're making a comment about... No, wait. You're just gathering. You haven't done anything. You're all gathered. Go ahead and get married now. Go ahead and get married. Why? Zelotus and Cameron Theeds are having... Uh-oh. Cameron Theeds tried to romance Zelotus. She's about to get married! Cameron! Now is not the time! Jeez, you just don't take a freaking hint! Although comparing her to a golden spring is not too far off of how Engel romanced her, so he's learning, I think, a little bit. Well, okay. There we go. The marriage ceremony has begun. It's super freaking cold, but now they're married. Congrats. So they're all going to be super duper happy for a while. That's a great mood buff for me. And the blood moon goes away. All right, lovely. We did get a quest, by the way, the Timid Knight. Let's see what's going on here. Kairos Koslimidos, a knight of the Green Empire, is calling from nearby. He's being followed by an angry devil sheep. He says he only wanted to see the landscape on a quick walk and never expected such a deadly threat. He wants you to keep him safe for a few hours until his shuttle can pick him up. He'll bestow 8 royal favor, which we will give the title of yeoman. Ooh. This actually seems pretty good. Can we handle a devil sheep? I'd like to think we can handle a devil sheep. We're going to go ahead and accept the quest with Engel and see what happens. Kairos temporarily is going to join the colony. Hello? Okay, what do you have on you? A royal robe. Legs on skin, whatever that means. I'm guessing they're basically tights or something. A steel crown of excellent quality and a cloth royal vest. All right, do you have any weapons? Doesn't look like you have any sort of weapon. Okay, so you're basically useless. What kind of a knight are you? I don't know. Anyway, all right, let's go ahead and move him into the base. We did get him away from any potential devil sheep. We're probably going to have to go ahead and let him into the building. Let's go ahead and set owners and just assign him. He's not going to stick around. This time we know for a fact that this guy is not going to be here for very long. So let's just go ahead and move him for a bit. Now, the advantage of Kairos is because he has a really good psychic amplifier. Oh, he also is filled with hate. Okay. Either way, apparently Kairos, are you actually magically sensitive? He's a death knight? A harbinger of doom and a representative of the ever-approaching inevitability of death and decay? Ho, 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 ho. Oh, yeah, this seems fun. Okay. Yes, so because he is both magical and he has a psychic amplifier, we should be able to do a lot of things to stun and otherwise destroy this devil sheep when it does attack. So I'm not feeling especially worried about it. That said, where is the devil sheep? There you are. It's a wild devil sheep ram. There are 2 of them. I was told there was 1. This is a bug I've noticed in some of my Rimworld off-camera plays. For some reason, the quests seem to spawn double whatever they say they're going to spawn. This might be, like, just a failure of a mod. This might be, let's say, my Lovecraft storyteller times 2, creating, like, double of the quest thing. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I just know we seem to get double whatever they say is going to happen, which could very well be a problem, so we need to keep that in mind in the future for whenever we are going to be taking on more of these quests. It's twice as dangerous as they're making it out to be, every time. All right, the devil sheep are crossing the river. What kind of powers do we have here? Wave of Fear. Send enemies cowering. Applies a significant debuff to the dark light defense movement and slow attack speeds. Hate is not required to use this ability. What the heck is this? Spite. Releases harnessed hate and project a wave of spite at the target. Okay. And then we have Grave Blade. Strikes from the grave. Okay. Stunning could be good, an entropy link, chaos skin. I think stunning would be helpful, so we're going to go ahead and stun the sheep while Angle gets in position to get a few pot shots off on this thing. And then can we try doing something like blades right here? Let's try using an ability. Oh, wait, they're moving, hang on. Let's try it right here. Okay, I don't know exactly what that did. It doesn't appear to have done much. I'm going to be honest. It seemed pretty useless. I don't think the ram's actually that much of a danger at this point, but we can go ahead and stun it. Now, here's a fun thing, right? So as psychic entropy goes up, your character starts to become more sensitive to psychic things and can eventually have a psychic hangover. But we're not keeping this character because the shuttle has already arrived and will be gone in a few hours, so we're not keeping this character, so why bother holding back? Let's just stun the ever-living crap out of this ram so we can kill the thing, right? Angle, you're just not a very good shot, apparently. Could you please finish this thing off? There we go. All right. Cool, so we got a couple of devil sheep, and you should now be able to get in the shuttle, and you are done. And because we completed the quest, we get a freeholder and a yeoman title for Angle, which means we now get a psychic amplifier. Will arrive in a transport pod momentarily, it sounds like, but this is going to give Angle the ability to start using psychic powers, which seems awesome. Where is it? Oh, it's way over here. Perfect. Angle, why don't you tend to Zealotus first, and then I'm going to go have you put that on. Go ahead and take care of those bruises real quick. All right, thank you. And go and install the psychic amplifier in your head. There we go. He's automatically learned Psycast Stun, so now we have the stun ability for Angle, which seems amazing. All right, cool. Oh, God, Elmo's being hunted for food. No! No! It's dead! No! Arctic wolves killed Angle's cat. Oh, no, Elmo. Well, nothing we can do about it, I don't think, except maybe eat it. So, Angle, why don't you go and, let's haul your dead cat. Nope, apparently it's already been consumed by the freaking wolves. Gosh dang it. Well, you know, the game gives you some things like royal titles and psychic powers, then sometimes it kills your cat. That's just life on the rim. And now the Arctic wolves are hunting Cameron Feeds. Okay, Cameron, time to freaking run, get inside. Angle, time to shoot the wolf. No, wait, it's sitting tight. Oh, nope, now it's attacking me. Okay, I need you to... Let's get inside. Zealotus, you're okay at the moment. Why don't you get up and go help me against this wolf? Wolves are obviously a little bit more dangerous than freaking sheep. Cameron, can you punch this thing? I need everyone to get in here and punch. Okay, Angle's actually taking some serious damage here. We could stun it. Let's go ahead and stun it now. Stun. Now? There we go. All right, everyone punch the wolf. Punch it to death. It is, in fact, getting beaten up. Let's see. So right now you have a little psychic entropy, but you're not too bad. Mostly just some scratches and bites. You are bleeding out, and you will die in 6 hours from blood loss. But otherwise, not too bad. Looks like Zealotus is also getting scratched up. Cameron might get hit a little bit, but I think we can handle one wolf as long as the other doesn't get involved. It looks like Zealotus may have actually given us another stun as well, and it's dead. Okay. And another Arctic wolf is now hunting Cameron. Okay, which one is it? Is this one right here? No, wait, which one? Is there another wolf? No, it's this one. Okay. Angle, looks like we're gonna have to do the same thing again. Whoop, please slow down. Wait, no, please slow down. You guys need to get over here. And Zealotus, you need to get up over here. We need to shoot the darn wolf. Shoot the wolf, dude. Shoot it. Now. Get some good shots through the leg, please. Help me out here. Alright, we destroyed its lung. Well, that's gotta be good. Okay, got another shot in. And Angle, you're gonna go ahead and run for a second. And it's down. Okay, another wolf. Gosh, dang. These wolves are gonna become a problem. They really are. Ooh, there we go. Okay, one more sermon was indeed all it took. Now we have Cameron Thebes and Zealotus initiated into the cult of Oculi Aeterna. Beautiful. So everyone is now a loyal cult member. I love it. Also, it appears we are going into a serious winter because the entire map is being covered in snow. Yeah, all the more reason we really need to get this farm up and running ASAP. Angle is still trying to recover a little bit, but I think we're going to go ahead and start prioritizing some more of these construction projects. He's fine. It's just like his little pinky finger that's injured or something. You don't need to be in bed for that. So let's just go ahead and start working on all of that. We can also get rid of this marriage spot. Don't need it anymore. Should be completely fine. Cameron is still a little on the unhappy side, mainly because he's still suffering from ambrosia withdrawal. Yeah, it's going to be a thing. Nothing I can do about it, though, I'm afraid. Another quest has become available. Royal Assent. Which one is this? 4 stars? Oh, gosh. We need to have a title of Count or Countess, and a free bedroom that satisfies the title requirement of Stellarch Galcaspus. What the heck is this? We've learned a way to escape the planet. The High Stellarch of Green Empire will perform a customary visit with any count of his domain upon request. Invite him, satisfy his royal needs for 12 days, and all of you can ride the shuttle to the Imperial Flotilla. Huh. That's kind of cool. Another way to leave the planet besides finding a spaceship. Well, sweet. Not going to do that, but good to know. Now, weirdly enough, smelting glass apparently takes steel, not sand. I guess that sort of makes sense from a Rimworld perspective, just because sandbags were made of steel, despite the fact that they're supposed to be made of sand. That's not the case anymore, of course. They're made out of cloth and stuff, but I mean... Okay, so we're using up a bit of our steel in order to make this one work, which does hurt, but if I can get 32 glass, we can place down several major skylights right over here, which seems perfect. And I'll go ahead and set up some floors for the tilled soil. Something like this, I guess. And an intense radiation solar flare has shut down all electrical devices. That actually is dangerous, because our heaters are now off. Whoop, nope, that appears to be very short-lived. Never mind, it's fine. I was gonna say, we might get really, really cold, but that did not last very long at all. Excellent. Zealous got another social activity, inspiration, and then immediately we have mad arrow fleets. Alright, the little floating jellyfish things. Okay. That's not great, but it's also not the worst thing in the world because I happen to have some nomadic traders who just happen to wander by with albino penguins, a frostmite, horses, muffalos. Wow, you got a lot of cool stuff over here. This is amazing. Zealous, why don't you go have a chat with Armadillo, but I think I'm going to let them deal with the Mad Arrow Fleet, and we're going to try not to get too far from them. We shouldn't have to fight these guys at all, although I am a little concerned that they're going to, you know, explode and set things on fire nearby. On the plus side, heat. Let's see what Armadillo's got. Anything exciting? Can't talk properly because of poor health. What poor health exactly do I have to worry about? We could buy some huskies, and that would be a way to start training up some good dogs for hauling and stuff, but I'm not sure that I can really afford to feed them at this point. You have a manticore? Yikes, that's kind of exciting. Let's see, some meat. You've got various different eggs. I could grow some crows. Would that please Lovecraft? It might. Components, we can sell all that. We can buy some various different foods. Nothing here that jumps out as really exciting to me. I mean, I guess we could sell off our bones and stuff, but I don't think that's really going to be worthwhile. Yeah, nothing here really excites me too much except for the potential of some dogs. And given that we've lost our cat, maybe it would be worth investing in a pair of huskies, and we'll be able to start training them for hauling purposes. I think Angle could probably use some new pets, right? Also, huskies are pretty darn good in the snow. Yeah, we're going to do it. Let's go ahead and buy the 2 huskies. So let's go ahead and make sure we set up a couple more animal beds somewhere. Let's see, that's under... Yep, here. That'll be fine. Okay, we'll have them sleep in the main room. Zealotus, where are you going? Because we need to make sure we stay far away from the freaking arrow fleets. Yeah, you guys are getting a little bit too close for comfort. Back it up. Let's go somewhere else. And make sure that we don't get hit. Okay, so it looks like they are indeed engaging with the arrow fleets who are promptly exploding. So now that we have animals on our list, I think we need to make one of Angle's top priorities taking care of said huskies. I'm hoping these guys are going to mate and end up getting me some better younger huskies eventually. We should go ahead and train them in hauling, I think. It's going to take a little while, but we can do so. They're already tame, which is nice. Looks like they've already learned guard. No, I don't want that. Oh, you have to learn guard first. Well, all right. Let's go ahead and learn guard and then hauling and stuff. We'll also be able to use them as some good old attack dogs, too. That could be helpful. All right, so the farm is getting set up. Right now, I'm just going to grow some rice, some potatoes, some beetroots, and some cotton. I would like to grow some heel roots, but we need a skill of 8 in order to do that, and at the moment, that is currently not an option. I do see we're starting to run a little bit low on some meat, which is concerning, so we'll have to be careful about that. Right now, we're okay, but in the near-ish future, we're going to have to do some more hunting jobs. Now, the problem with this farm is even a potato, which is a pretty hardy plant to begin with, requires a minimum growth temperature of 32 degrees or higher, and we are currently not reaching that, which means we're going to have to set up even more heaters in order for this to work, which is highly unfortunate. I suppose one thing we could do is try to even further insulate this farming area. That's not a bad idea. If I want to get myself a whole load more slate blocks, if we can double wall this sucker up, it'll be a lot easier for us to retain our temperature in here. We may have to do that, just because this area of the world is so stinking cold. More crows. Okay, good. Yeah, alright, that's, yes, a crow. I'm already a little concerned about the status of the world right now. We're not really growing any of our plants. I mean, I take that back. Actually, we're up to 64 degrees in here. Oh, wow, the second heater was all it took. Okay, now we're plenty warm in here. Again, if we insulate a little bit further, we'll be able to retain some of our energy a little bit better, but with a second watermill generator, we're keeping this going. Okay, so we need to start growing some food because there is not a lot of wildlife left to hunt. Pretty soon, we may have no choice but to start going after things like the wolves. Heck, we might even have to kill the hydra that has been wandering around since day one. We could even hunt the crows. But something tells me that hunting Lovecraft's crows is a guaranteed way to get me killed, so I'm going to try really hard not to do that. Oh, good. Some muffalos have wandered onto the map. This is perfect. This should solve a lot of our food needs as long as we are able to kill them without the entire herd going manhunter. Also, a great way of getting a load of wool, which obviously I could certainly use to make some much warmer clothing for everybody, because this map apparently is never going to warm up. It is negative 17 degrees Fahrenheit outside. We're currently making do just by having some small rooms to heat up over here in the bedrooms, getting nice and comfortable here in the production area, and our farm is doing a-okay. But yes, gonna have to be very wary of that. So, yes, Angle, let's go and hunt those muffalo. I need some better clothing, and I need some meat, so it's a double whammy. Just don't accidentally trigger the entire herd. Okay, one dead. We'll worry about the next one later, but that should go a long, long way, so our food problems are solved. And then, just because I just hate that we're going to have some extra space here, I mean, I guess we could expand out the growing area. Can I fit another skylight in here somewhere? Hang on, we might be able to. 1x4. Wait, how, can I see how large the range is for these skylights? Okay, so this is the range, so yes, this area is currently not covered. If I were to place just some simple skylights right here, we'd be okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can just place a couple more skylights right along here. And this would be enough to just go ahead and expand out the growing area. All right, we'll do that instead. Now, one of the fun things about worshipping the dark gods is we are seeing our standing increase. We are no longer being ignored. We are watched. Favor is being built up through repeated acts of devotion. Higher tiers unlock spells in return for human sacrifices. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. If we do more sermons, we should be able to increase our tier a little bit. If we were to put on some cultist clothing, we would get a worship bonus as well. All of that is quite nice. And of course, human sacrifices or making an offering of some sort would be quite good. And eventually, we will be able to upgrade our altar, which I imagine will make a difference as well. So, a lot of things we can do. I don't know what all the special abilities are, but I know each of the different patron deities are slightly different from each other. Hey, our first round of crops is ready to go. Rice, of course, does grow very, very quickly, so that's no surprise there. But yes, we're getting some proper vegetation mixed in with our meat. Lovely. I don't think we're quite at the point where I'm willing to start making, let's say, fine meals or lavish meals. Certainly not. Cooking times 4 seems nice. There are a lot of other things we can do here thanks to the Rim Cuisine mod as well. Pottage and stuff is a thing we can do. Make candy, make juice. Fascinating. Not interesting to me at the moment. What does it take to make tofu? I'm curious. Soy-based products, it's a good meat substitute. So if you want to have some protein to still make fine meals, but we don't have any animals, we just grow the stuff we need to make tofu? Sounds like it. But what does it take as far as, like, making it? Tastes like it, according to Rim. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Doesn't say... I'm just curious. Can we actually see what is involved in making tofu? Soybeans. Ah, yes, we need to grow soybeans. Well, I don't have access to that yet, that as far as I'm aware. But good to know that that is going to be an option if we want to have a simple meat substitute. Ah, cargo pods arrived with chocolate? Yeah, give me chocolate. This sounds great. Wait, isn't that a song by Baby Metal? Give me chocolate? I think it might be, actually. Anyway, I'm having Engel make a couple of fedoras because we can't make toques right now because you need either wool or cloth. And until our first round of cloth has grown, that's just not going to be an option. So for now, pigskin / wolfskin fedora is going to have to be good enough. It doesn't provide a lot of cold insulation, like only 3.2 degrees. But at this point, every little bit does help, so I think it is probably worthwhile anyway. Also, you have to admit, he looks pretty darn dapper, if I do say so myself. And we have finished learning how to make recurve bows, which is fun. Anything else immediately important for me right now? Let's see. Complex clothing and stuff. Forestry. Scribing, probably not. Smithing. Blades? Maybe. Hydroponics. I think we're going to get away without doing hydroponics for a good long while. Aquaculture, probably not important either. Sterile materials, all that could be certainly good. Microelectronics for things like the orbital trading. This would be nice, but it'll take a very long time. I think I'm going to go for the electric stone cutting for now, just so we will be able to start making our stone blocks a lot faster. Because stone is going to be a much better insulator than a lot of the wood we are currently using, and I'd like to start replacing walls with something a little bit better insulation. I'm thinking that the temperature here is going to come back to bite me really bad if I am not paying attention, so anything that lets me use better materials I think is going to end up being worthwhile. Engel, why don't you go ahead and do something different, dude. Why don't you go consume a meal or something? But otherwise, this seems to be working pretty darn well. We have a very well-functioning greenhouse here. We're not using up all of our power, though sometimes it gets a little on the close side. So we may need to build another wind turbine in the near future. Other than that, though, yeah, so our food situation's fine. We've got 2 new members to the cults. So the next thing for me to worry about, I think, is to go ahead and start walling off the base and start setting up some sort of a kill box. Because raids are going to be progressively getting harder and harder from here as we build up our wealth. And we want to be able to deal with that. So I think that is the priority of the next video. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and leave things here. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.